Okay, so hello, and I am really excited to show you the project I have been working on for the Convex and TanStack Start Hackathon, among many other sponsors, and I appreciate this opportunity to work on something such exciting. The project I have chose to work on is Customer Journey Master, which is a simple app for mapping customer journeys, and it's aiming to solve the pain of complexity of customer journeys. And from my experience working as business consultant and now being a solo founder, it's really important to keep track of your customer experience, and customer journeys are a great tool for that. Yet not many startups or small teams track them because it's complicated and the software is bloated and expensive. So I have made this simple tool. Let me show you how it works. We will just sign in here. It will take us to the work OS auth, and if you want to test the app and don't want to use your own credentials, you can use this test account, which has this password. This, by the way, means penguin in Czech, so you learned a new word today as well. And when we sign in, we can see that we have no journeys here, and we can start or create new one. But let me quickly show you how workspaces work in this app. Basically, if you have multiple projects as consultant or someone else, you have separate workspaces. So let's create demo workspace to show you how it works. So we have now created this new workspace with no journeys yet. And let's invite this other tab to show you how nicely it works thanks to Convex. You see, even before it sent the invitation, it already appeared on this front end, and we can just like accept it, and here we can just swap to the demo workspace, which is nice. I will use this tab from now on to show you how the app actually works. So we can either start from blank, or we can use integrations such as Figma or Notion to get your data and create customer journey from that, or via URL, which uses Firecrawl to get all the website data about your product or company. And we also have some templates. Let me show you how, for example, SaaS onboarding journey template looks and works. So as you can see, it's really neat customer journey where we have the stages, the steps, and then the groups with the actual items. Everything is drag and drop. I am really sorry, sorry my MacBook is kinda old, so it's lagging a bit, but if I drop it, you can see it changed the position, and now I can hopefully drag it back. Yeah, we can do the same with the steps, and or we can just like take it back. And this, the whole customer journey experience, is in real time synced with your colleagues. So if I go back to the previous tab and open the journey as well and start browsing here with my cursor, then you can see on the other screen or the other browser that I can see the cursor movement, so I can see exactly what's going on and what anybody else is doing. You can also see the tooltip here, which shows you who is inside. And what we can also do here is just simply click on the item, and here we can update the title, description, type, status, or impact and effort, which automatically creates the priority. We can also assign the owner and save changes to basically store them. But the cool thing here is that if we create a new journey, call it demo, so you can see this is blank, this is as empty as it comes, but we can use either the AI assistant or guide mode. Let me show you the guide mode first. The guide mode acts as basically a consultant or just like intermediate between the customer journey and you if you are not experienced in that. So it starts asking questions about what you wanna do. So what is the name or purpose of the customer journey you would like to create? I wanna map out the onboarding for my B2C study app. And basically the purpose of this is that it starts asking questions, and first is awareness, then sign up, exactly as you proposed. And it starts asking questions and starts creating the journey for you. So basically you can just like take an hour of your time and dedicate it to this. And what are the key steps or touch points where potential users first learn about your app? Social media, organic, short form, word of mouth, app store, ads. And so the goal of this is to make it accessible to everyone to create an insightful customer journey for their app without any extra hassle. So I think this is good enough demo for this, but let me show you the other thing. The AI assistant, which acts really similar, but the cool thing here is that we can use connectors, and connectors let us connect such stuff such as Figma or Notion, and eventually many more project or product management softwares. And let me show you how it works if we connect Figma. Okay, so I will paste my API key, save it here. Okay, so now that I have added the Figma connector and I have selected it here, I can just paste my prompt which I have pre-made, and it's linked to my FigJam board and basically an instruction to create a customer journey from that. Let's submit this and see what exactly it does. First, it runs the tool call to import from Figma, which retrieves all the information from the Figma file or FigJam. As you can see, it contains all the text that's inside, and then it starts calling the tool calls to create stages, and as you can see, it creates lead generation, qualification, etc. Then now it starts adding steps and the actual groups. Now it starts adding items, and it's real-time updates and overall really nice experience. Eventually it reaches the tool limit, but you can just tell it to continue and it will continue in its process, right? And one really valuable thing in this software that I think is really gonna be helpful to a lot of teams is that once we populate our customer journey, we can of course tell the AI assistant to just like propose new solutions or opportunities based on our insights and touch points. As the AI assistant always has context of the whole customer journey. But what's also cool here is that we have the impact effort matrix, where we can see in a scatter chart the priorities as on what to focus on. So if I just quickly here edit some items and we just like impact for effort 1, here we can see impact for effort 3, impact 5, effort 3. And so basically when you add these values to your items, you can in this impact effort matrix see what should be your priority. So yeah, I think this is the main product. Let me also quickly show you that we have pricing thanks to Autumn. They are awesome. Really made it simple to connect feature tracking and just like workspace pricing. It takes you to the checkout, but yeah. So hopefully you like this, and I'm glad I could be part of this.